Fly me to Willow Springs International Raceway, the big Willow track where the Xbox, no, it's not the Xbox, where the X car loves to go and play. It's in the dirt. That's what it's called. It's the Xbox Junior, and it'll crash. It's in the dirt. Oh, it'll be a bash. Greetings, fellow watchers and racers. This is WRL Podium 13. Rev It Up Band is in 5 spot. Lance Pochi is in 6 spot. Then we got Thunder SQV rolling up in 7 spot. The Canadian Ethan Greasy Sam Squanchy, how you doing, another Canadian? Apple Pup XLV Hawko 1337, another Canadian. You know, what is these people with cans in their name? Yeah, Breezeway. Is that kind of like the American version of Wi-Fi password? ASR Wheats, VR1 Crabster. And then we have, who's coming up next? VQS Drifter. Is Drifter going to be drifting? Will Drifter end up drifting over in the kitty litter? Z-Fix Quartz TV. The 359. I wonder what that 359 stands for. It's an American. And I wonder what, you thinking maybe it's be an area code or something like that? Galetsky. Vlex. WRL Podium 13. Introduced to you by Septimus Prime. And bringing up the rear, we have 2-0 Robbie Heck. Robbie Heck is going to actually pull off some pretty cool moves, if you know what I mean. Robbie Heck is a pretty doggone good driver. When we rolled up in there in the lobby, Robbie's like, hey, Gus, check this out. I'm going to start from the back. Robbie's going to start from the back. So you tell you what, let's ride with Robbie and see what Robbie does on the get-go. But wait a minute, hold on. This is a video with WRL Podium 13. WRL Podium 13. Spoken to you by Septimus Prime. It appears that the race has gotten underway. I am here to try and understand why humans prefer to race in tracks that are surrounded by kitty litter. Apparently, there's something quite fascinating about riding around the track that has kitty litter on it, and as we watch this race, we will find what happens. As we look up here, we see that someone has gone off the track. Who was that has gone off the track? Somebody went off the track. Who was that went off the track, man? We need to go see. What happened? Somebody went off the track. We're going to have to go back like maybe 20 seconds. Shift it back there. Roll it back. Let's see. Maybe it was round in here that somebody went off. Whoa. Oh, there it is. There it is. Who is that? Who is that? Who was that? Hold on. Wait, hold on. Oh, it was VQS Thunder. It was VQS Thunder. So we got to find out what happened to Thunder. Thunder was in 6th spot. He's rolling up. He got hit by Sikkim. He got hit by Sikkim. Oh. Let's go back really quick and check that out again. What happened? Okay, Thunder's coming up. He's rolling up in 6th spot. He's coming up behind Rev It Up, man. Rev it up. Sikkim goes off. Sikkim's got dirty tires. All 4 tires on the ground, and he drifted out. That's what happened. The dirty tires. He drifted out, and that's what happened. So as we go back to the back, we found where your host WRL Podium 13. Because see, when you look at all these names, look at all these high names. I mean, where's Robbie? Robbie's already up to 17th spot. He's already passed your host. WRL Podium 13 is now in 19th spot. So I'm rolling in the back. When I rolled up in this lobby, I'm like, what in the, oh my car gods, what in the world have I rolled into? I mean, all these big names. Look up here. Look, check at these, look at these names. Road beef. I totally squandered, totally scuttled my qualifying lap because I wasn't quite sure exactly if I was going to run into this, do this race or not. And then I was looking through the Discord and I saw a guy say, hey man, I just finished P3 in top split I think he was in the Oceanic region, because I don't know what flag it is, but it kind of looks like the American flag, but I didn't look it up. So I decided, you know what, last minute to jump in this, because I wasn't really quite planning to do this race, because this track scares me. I mean, and then I can't remember the last time I've driven this car. You know, I really cannot remember the last time I've driven this car. So I wasn't quite sure, so I didn't get any practice. The only kind of laps that I did take was in the free practice lobby, when you the free practice section of the what you call it. But as you can see, I'm up to 17th spot at this particular point. But that's because, remember, Thunder went off. Somehow I got past Gillespie, but Gillespie is now behind me, and I am running up 17th spot. So I'm like, man, you guys are gonna wipe me up. So obviously, me starting back where I would have started behind Robbie Heck, because Robbie's fast. Robbie's fast. Mr. Heck is fast. So basically, I just decided to go ahead and get into the race and go ahead and do it, but I didn't get any kind of lobby practice. So, and I didn't even know really what the stats were. I kind of think I understood that it wasn't going to be a fuel race. It was mostly just going to be a tire strategy. So when you look at the times, for instance, let's go up here and look at Road Beef's times. Does he have any times up yet? His first lap was a 1:22.95. 1:22.95. He's still leading the pack. You know, we got Lester behind him. I never heard of this guy before. We got Rev It Up Man, Lance Poster, Greasy Sam, Scott Honko. We got Ethan, Breezeway, Apple Pop, Wheats, Heck. Man, we got a lot of fast guys. Robbie Heck. Look at that. Robbie's already up to 11th spot. Already up to 11th spot. What tires is he on? On softs. Let's see. Did anybody start on the mediums? Road Beef's on softs. Lester's on softs. Montrose on softs. We got Rivet Up Man's on softs. Posh is on softs. Squatch is on a lot. Harko is on mediums. Harko's on mediums. Ethan is on mediums. Heck is on softs. Yeah, moving that fast. Apple Pop is on mediums. Squatch, no, not Squatch. Quartz is on super softs. Crafter is on mediums. Wheats is on mediums. Drifter is on mediums. Your host, WRL Podium, stood on the softs because I was thinking about trying the one-stop strategy. I was going to just go with the softs and then go into the mediums. But then I thought about the two-stopper that I saw a lot of people saying that they maybe wanted to try. And then we got Thunder. Thunder's on softs. 359's on softs. And we got Breezeway's on mediums. He's now back in the back. You make you wonder, how did he get back there? So as we roll around, right now, somehow I'm up in the 15th spot. We'd have to go back and try to see what happened to get me up in 15 spots. But as we roll along with me, looking around, we're coming around this particular corner. I did not have the confidence that I needed to run this. I did not have the confidence that I needed to get around this track. So my times are ridiculously slow. I got over here in the kitty litter a little bit, but I think if you don't get all 4 of your tires in the kitty litter, you don't have anything to worry about. But if you look at the inside of this thing, it looks pretty good. Look at my legs. My legs are bouncing around. Why are my legs bouncing around like that? That is crazy. But anyway, as we're coming around the track, let's go around. Let's ride with me. We're not going to watch this whole thing because it gets kind of boring because I get by myself. But as you can see, right behind it, we got VQS Thunder, and we got Road Beef is still up there running his race, still running it pretty fast. He's rolling around this thing, going really, really fast. He put up a 112, and then he put up 112.7, 112.543. Lester with a 112. He's got Road Beef. Road Beef, I think, really practiced on this track because, man, when I got up on this thing, I'm like, dude, are you serious? This car floats around the track. And somebody explained to me why I was on sports mediums and sports softs. Are you serious? I'm surprised that Lance didn't go off on the in the kid litter right there. Stay greasy. Stay greasy, baby. All right, so as we come back down to your host, now I'm up in 4th spot. Somehow I've gotten past some other people. Drifter's right there. He just went off. Now I'm in 13th spot. I'm running up behind ARSR Wheats. All right, let's come on and take a look, see what's going on. Your host, WRL Podium 13, is coming up behind Wheats, and he's doing pretty good. He's doing pretty good, man. You know, running behind Wheats. And everybody else is just pretty much kind of standing in their line, rolling in their own little world, you know, trying to stay out of the kitty litter, trying to get this car from floating over in the kitty litter, you know, picking up some of that stuff that might be in the kitty litter. There's some wet stuff in that kitty litter. There could be some kind of hard, soft, squishy stuff in the kitty litter because you know what happens in kitty litter. I mean, you see all that stuff over there in the kitty litter. Can you imagine what's over there in the kitty litter? Look at your boy, Robbie Heck, is coming all the way from 20th spot. He's up to 17th now, rolling his way through. But see, like I said, I did not have any confidence in this car, especially when I first got in it. I had to adjust my wheel rotation from 540 to like 640 because, man, this car was floating all over the place. I went up to 720 at one point, but I wasn't getting the car to respond like I wanted to, so I eventually went down to 640. But as you can see, these guys are racing pretty good right here. Harko is coming in No, that's Z-Fix Court coming up on the hardcover because there's Robbie Heck up in front there, and he looks like Z-Fix Quartz was able to get in front of him. All right, so let's move it around. So now, at this point, as you can see, looking at the track map, everything at this point is kind of just settled down. So it was kind of a bit boring. Wait, hold on. There's some action going up here. We got 3 wide. Let's go back. Hold on. Let's go back. Let's see what's happening. What's going on behind me? We got Airstar Wheats and Thunder coming up behind me fast. So if I'm inside my cockpit and I'm looking at this from the cockpit view, I don't see any. Oh, I see one car right there. He rolls over on my inside. There's Thunder right there rolling up on me inside. And then there's Wheats right there rolling up on me inside also. I'm still trying to hold it because I'm trying not to lose this spot. You know, as we get ready to come up here in the turn, I was able to outbrake Wheats a little bit. He dove over behind me, and I'm still going, trying to make sure I'm getting my my lines right. I couldn't have any confidence. I didn't have any confidence coming through here because trying to hit this turn right here is very tricky. When I was on the practice track with no 13X tires, because I didn't know it was 13X tires. When I had the 13X tires, I'm like, wait a minute, hold on, I know there's no fuel. So why is my car behaving like it's behaving? Well, that's because you got 13X tires, and I didn't know that until the race was actually getting ready to get started. So I'm like, oh man, you gotta be kidding me. So at this particular point, ASR Wheats is basically kind of set behind me now, so we're doing pretty good. But as we go back up there to your boy, Road Beef has now done a 12.505, and when you go back down to your host, WRL Podium 13, look what I'm doing. I'm doing 114s. Yeah, but we got some 116, 115s and Wheats, 121s. I mean, he's kind of all over the place. Drifter, Galetsky is doing, man, he's kind of over the place too. 359. Breezeway, man, these guys weren't doing pretty good. I wonder if they just decided to jump in and use this as a practice race. And I can't help but to think that your boy Road Beef must have been doing some practice. We know Lester never turns his game off. His game is, but if you got Lester as a friend, his PlayStation 4 is always on. It never turns off. I don't think Lester sleeps. Mark Burnell, I think that's his name. I'm not sure. Mark Burnell, but yeah, he never turns his game off. Never turns his game off. I don't know why. Never gonna get it. Never get it. Boom. He never turns his game off, baby. But Montro's doing pretty good. Lance Pache is holding his on. But as you can see, the field is pretty much got spread out at this particular point. So let's go back to your host, WRL Podium 13, and let's go and move along. Move. We're now up to 9. Still holding my own. We've got Thunder rolling up on the inside of Crafter. Crafter's going wide. Thunder dove it up on the inside. Crafter's trying to put on the crossover move. I got a little squirrely right there, as you can see that. As I'm coming up on these guys, looking behind me, there's nobody behind me. I'm coming up in the Crafter. I'm in the dirty air. I had to be careful. I'm trying to just basically take it easy. That's why I say I wasn't pushing the car, because I knew how much it was floating. And then, of course, not having any really good experience with this particular car and trying to get, in a way, you kind of almost have to drift this car a little bit, but you drifted too much. You worried about eating up your tires, and next thing you know, you're over in the litter of the kitty. You don't want to be in the litter of the kitty, because, like I said, there might be some soft, squishy stuff over there, and there might be some wet stuff over there. And next thing you know, Crafter is gone over in the, what you might call it, the pit road. That's what you call it. You call it the pit road. Hey, look at all those balloons flying in the sky. I don't know if they'll come down, and the person inside will. Let's not say that word, because we're going to kill. Whoa. Ethan just went off. What happened to Ethan? Let's ride along with Ethan and see what happens. Ethan is in. He's on the medium tires. He's coming around. This long right-hander, he starts to drift the car. He tries to correct it, and the car just floats on him, and he's over. Boom! Oh my goodness! I hope he's all right. Somebody send the paramedics out there to make sure Ethan is still doing okay. Let's hope he's doing okay. He's driving. He's trying to get back on the track. He's being cautious. He's pulling out. Woo! He's ghosted. All right, let's see. And with that, your host, WRL Podium 13, is now up into 11th spot. 11th spot. Did I get past Drifter? No, Drifter just went into the pits and came out of the pits. So now, this is where your host is. All right, so kind of boring at this point. Move along. Home. And your host, WRL Podium 13, just rolled in and got himself some medium tires. I'm on medium tires. And cars are kind of just going past me. But we seem like we got ourselves a little bit of a distance on ASR Wheaties. I wondered if Wheaties ate some Wheaties before he decided. I wonder if Wheats ate some Wheats before he decided to start this race. All right, come on. Let's move on through this thing because not really much is going on. Robbie is still doing his thing. He's out front with that 12.505. He's running 112s. Look at him. Run 12s. Lester is basically, running 112s, a couple of 113s. So the consistency is with the leader, Road Beef. Road Beef just dominated this race. You might as well think we were at the Coca-Cola 600. Man, how were they going? Man, they were getting way out. So that's what they basically needed to do. Because, see, this is the turn. Oh, man, this is such a tricky turn. And Robbie Heck. Robbie's in second spot. Oh, my goodness, I thought that was Lester. That was Robbie with those 112s. Nice. Now he's moving back. Robbie is getting ready to go on too. He went back on the softs. No, mediums. Sorry, he went on the medium. He's getting past now. Coming up on Greasy Sam Squanch, but he's still holding his on. Let's see if Robbie can hold his spot or will Squanch get around him. He's coming down. Robbie's on the medium tires. Squanch is on the mediums. He's on the medium. Okay. I think Squanch has already been in, almost as if he went in a lap before. So, but where's your host? WRL Podium 13.
WRL Podium 13 is now in 13th spot. ASR Wheats is now behind him. Let's see what happens for a few seconds around this track. We will go inside of the cockpit so we can watch our rearview mirrors to see if ASR Wheats will get past WRL Podium 13. He may be feeling a bit nervous, but we are not exactly sure if he will make it through this turn. He might get a bit nervous and take it over into the kitty litter. He got very close to the edge. ASR Wheats is still behind him. ASR Wheats is now drifting to the outside. WRL Podium 13 is hugging the right line as they're coming around this right turn. As we jump up here to the chase cam view, we see ASR Wheats stroking up behind him. What would I mean by that? Let's not read too much into it. The words just came out wrong. He was coming up behind him, and it looks like the 359 is coming up inside. WRL Podium, I do remember this time now because I decided to back off on the gas and let him go fast because he was hawking me. Yeah, he was hawking me. No, he was stalking me, not hawking me. Somehow the word hawking me came out, and somebody just quit. They had to. Oh, my goodness. Somebody else just rage quit. We're down to 16 players. All right, so we're on lap 14. Let's move it on up through here. Move it. Your host, WRL Podium 13. WRL Podium 13
has now come in for some more soft tires and trying to see if we can get ourselves another spot. As you can see, we got a big lead on the person behind us. So as we're moving up through it, as you can see, look at my times. My times are kind of all over the place. 13, 14, 20 something, pit, 15, 24. I mean, you can see my consistency was all over the place because it wasn't very good. So as we're going to move a little further up, we're now in 13th spot. I'll take that. Keep on moving. Don't stop now. Okay, the song says don't stop. So keep moving because it's kind of boring at this point. Who wants to sit up here and watch this? Going around the corner. There's no racing going on except for maybe the people over here. Road Beef. I had to wait till I could scroll up to it. Road Beef is now in. He is putting himself on some. He's just coming off the soft tires. He's on soft tires now. I don't necessarily. Nope. He's on medium tires. We had to wait till it adjusted. Rev It Up Man is in the pitch now. Rev It Up Man is putting himself on some tires. Look at that fuel. You know what? Tell you what. One thing I wasn't paying attention to, it was my fuel. Oh, I'm doing pretty good on the fuel. Wow. But I just saw, who was that? Man, Road Beef. He's been eating up his fuel. Wow. Looks like my fuel is actually pretty good. Okay, come on. Let's check everybody's fuel. Lester's fuel is pretty gone too. Wow. Man, Rev It Up Man fuel is gone. Who's got the best fuel? Looks like Drifter's got the best fuel. But it's probably, Z-Fix Quartz, his fuel is down pretty far too. Final lap though. So your host, WRL Podium 13, is actually doing pretty good with the fuel. But as you can see, look at my times. We had three sequences of 16, 17, and 18 lap was 112s. But yeah, I was basically just trying to hold it because I got a pretty good lead. In my car, the tires weren't feeling so good at this particular point. I remember having to move the brake balance from +2, back up to 0. So as we're coming around, moving along home. Here comes your host, WRL Podium 13. Road beef was like 40 seconds ahead of me. Here comes your host, WRL Podium 13. Wheats goes off, but I do the 360. Yow! Yow! Come on, camera. Come on, camera. Come on, camera. Come on, camera. It took you too long, but there you go. WRL Podium 13 finished 13th. So I didn't get a podium, but I at least lived up to the second version of my namesake. Now, this was kind of a bit of a boring video. It even ran 20 minutes long. If you stop, can't say I blame you. Can't say I blame you. But that's the way it goes, man. I just decided to take a chance, one and done. Because see, here it is, 10 o'clock. I'm looking at the clock now as I'm recording this video. And in closing, let's get out of here because that was just kind of a boring race. There was a little bit of action, but, you know, I kind of figured a lot of people were going to use the cars. But would you consider the lobby that I was in? I'll take it. I can't remember the points I got, but I think it was 171. But when you consider the lobby that I was in, I was like, oh, my goodness, are you kidding me? But I'll take that, man. I will take it. It was a one and done. I definitely didn't go again. I couldn't because the time was going to run too late, and I'm already late now. So I hope you at least got something out of this particular video. It's not my usual enthusiasm. I was kind of trying to figure out, you know, where did I want to go in my brain to try to at least make this entertaining. But we're coming to a close. There's not really much else to say except, you know, stay out of the killie litter. It's probably a little late tonight. A lot of you people, if you decide to do this race, did you get some of that stuff on you? Did you get over in the kitty litter? Did you get some of that wet, squashy stuff, you know, that soft, squishy stuff on you from the kitty litter? Did you get some of the, you know, nope, I hope not. Okay, that's kind of gross. Anyway, this is your house, WR Podium. Wait, no, that's not right. WRL Podium 13. I'm getting out of here, y'all. Fly me to the moon. Let me play amongst the stars.
Please stop singing. You are disturbing the peace. End the video now.
Yeah, I should probably do that. This is WRL Podium 13. Y'all have a good one. Bye.